Hello everyone, welcome to premiermath. Today I am going to solve SSCCGL previous questions. We will be solving majority of the questions using speed math. So let's start our session.
Find the value following. Here we have tan theta and cot theta. So put the value of theta as 45 for faster calculation. Here cosec 45 is inverse of sin 45. Sin 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. Then cosec 45 is root 2. So here root 2 minus 1 by root 2. Same way cos 45 is 1 by root 2. Then sec 45 is root 2. Here tan 45 1, cot 45 1. If you calculate root 2 into root 2, 2. 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 by root 2 the whole square. 1 by root 2 the whole square into 2. Which is equal to 1 by 2 into 2, 1. Option 4 is your answer. The salaries of P and Q together amount to 9,60,000. P and Q save 64% and 44% respectively of their individual salaries. If P's expenditure is 1.5 times Q's expenditure, then what's the ratio of P's salary to Q's salary? Here consider income of P as P and income of Q as Q. Then we have to find ratio of their income. Now, here savings of P and Q given. From that we can find expenditure ratio. Here savings of P is 64% of P, which means remaining is the expenditure. That is 100 minus 64% means 36% of income is his expenditure. Here 100% of P means P itself. 100 minus 64 is the expenditure. Take 100% as income. 100% of P means P itself. Now Q's expenditure is 100 minus 44. 56%. So 56% of Q's expenditure. Now here expenditure ratio of P and Q is given. P's expenditure is 1.5 times Q's expenditure, which means here 36% of P is 1.5 means 3 by 2. 3 by 2 of 56% of Q. Now here P by Q equal to 2 goes 28 times in 56% and percentage cancel. 3 goes 12 times in 36 and 4 goes 3 times in 12 and 7 times in 28, which means P by Q is equal to 7 divided by 3. Option 4 is your answer. Total number of A-type cars produced by the company from 2015 to 17 is what percentage more or less than total number of C-type cars produced by company from 2016 to 18. So take A-type from 15 to 17 and take the sum of C-type from 16 to 18. Here sum of A equal to 840 plus 760 is equal to 1500 plus 100, 1600. 1600 plus 900 is equal to 2500. So sum of A is equal to 2500 and sum of C means 2200 plus 960. 2200 plus 800 is 3000. 3000 plus 160 is 3160. So sum of C is equal to 3160. Now our question is 2500 is what percentage more or less than 3160. So take the difference. Here difference is equal to 500 plus 160, 660. So required percentage is equal to 2500 is 660 less than 3160. So if you convert into percentage, here no need to take simplification. Here 10% of 360 is equal to 316, then 20% is equal to double of it, that is 632. So this is 20%. Now 1% of 316 is 31. So if you add, this is equal to 663, which means here this 660 is around 21%. So option 4 is your answer. Less than 21. Evaluate the following. Here 54 plus 36 is 90. That is, when theta 1 plus theta 2 is 90 degree, I can write sin theta 1 as cos theta 2. Same way tan theta 1 become cot theta 2. Here cot theta 2 is equal to tan theta 1, which means here cot 36 is equal to tan 54. Same way here tan 49 is equal to cot 41 because 41 plus 49 is also 90, which means here this will become tan 54 and tan 54 cancel, cot 41 and cot 41 cancel. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. Option 3 is your answer. Here if you have doubt, you can look at this concept here. Here this is the concept. Find the difference in average production of B and D during 2018 to 2023. Here this is B and this is D. So take the average. 20 plus 30, 50, 50 plus 10, 60, 60 plus 50, 110, 110 plus 10, 120, 120 plus 50, 170, 170 plus 10, 180. Now there are total 6 years. So 180 by 6 is the average. Here 30 plus 30, 60. Plus 40, 100, plus 60, 160 plus 20, 180. 180 plus 10, 190, 190 plus 8, 198, 198 plus 12 is equal to 210. So 210 divided by 6. Now take the difference. Difference is 210 minus 180 is 30. So 30 by 6 means 5 lakhs. Option 3 is your answer. Solve the following. Here, this bar represents priority. That is, we should give priority to these two numbers while solving this. 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 3 plus 2, 5. 3 into 2, 6. 5 by 6. 5 by 6 minus 5 by 6 is 0. 0 into 4 is 0 again. And here we have 1 plus. So 1 plus 0 inside the square bracket, and here 9 divided by 1. So 9 divided by 1 equal to 9. Option 1 is your answer. What is the ratio of total number of pages printed by printer P over the course of 3 days to the total number of pages printed by printer Q during the same 3 days? Here this is printer P and printer Q. Now take 3 days sum. 120 plus 180 is 300. 300 plus 100 is 400. Is to here 130 plus 145 is equal to 275. 275 plus 5, 280. 280 plus 80 is equal to 360. Now if you take the ratio, 4 goes 10 times in 40 and 9 times in 36. Option 2 is your answer. 10 is to 9. Ramesh purchased 130 books at the rate of 200 each and sold half of them at the rate of 300 each. 1/5 of them at the rate of 350 each and rest at cost price. Find his profit percentage. Here cost price of 130 books means he bought 130 at 200 each. So 130 into 200, which is 26,000 rupees. And he sold it at 3 different prices. He sold half at 300 each. So half of 130, 65 at 300 each. And 1/5 of 130 means 26 books. 26 books at 350 each. And remaining at cost price. Remaining means 65 plus 26 is 80 plus 11, 91. 130 minus 91 is 9 plus 30, 39 books. 39 books at cost price. Now no need to take the sum, just take the difference. That is here profit is sell price minus cost price. He sold 39 at cost price means no profit. And here 26 at 350, there is profit. I can write it as 26 into 350, just split it as 200 plus 150. Now 26 into 200, no profit, but 26 into 150 is profit here. So profit generated is 26 into 150, which is equal to 150 into 20 is equal to 3000. And 150 into 6 means 15 into 6 is 90. So 150 into 6 is 900. 3000 plus 900, 3900. Now, in this case, I can write it as 65 into 200 plus 100. So, 65 into 200, just ignore. 65 into 100 is the profit here. So, profit in first case is 6500. Now, total profit is equal to 6500 plus 3900, which is 900 plus 1400, 10,400. Now, cost price total is 26,000 and profit generated total is 10,400. This profit is generated from this cost price. 10% of 26,000 is 2600. And if you look at this, 40 and 30 are nearest answers. So 40% is equal to 2600 into 4. 2000 into 4 is 8000 and 600 into 4 is 2400. Total 10,400. This is the profit generated. So 40% is our answer. Option 2 is our answer. Here, if you have that, just look at this. The centers of two circles are 36 cm apart. If radii of these two circles are 15 cm and 9 cm, then what is the sum of length of direct common tangent and transverse common tangent? Here, this is direct common tangent, this is transverse common tangent. Now, direct common tangent formula is equal to root of d square minus r1 minus r2 the whole square. And transverse common tangent formula is equal to root of d square minus r1 plus r2 the whole square. Now take the sum. Sum is equal to root of d square is 36 square minus r1 minus r2 means 15 minus 9, 6. Now transverse common tangent is root of 36 square minus sum of radius is 15 plus 9, 24. So 24 square. Now just take the sum here. 36 square means 6 square 36. 3 into 6 18 into 2 36 plus 3 39. 3 square 9 plus 3 12. 1296 minus 36 plus 1296 minus 24 square is 576. Now this is equal to root of 1296 minus 36 is 1260, and here 6 minus 6 0, 9 minus 7 2, 12 minus 5 7. Now here root 1260, sum is equal to 9. Digital sum is 9, so 9 into 9 goes 1 time in 12, 4 times in 36, and here 0 again 140. I can split it as 4 into 4 goes 3 times in 12, 5 times in 24. 5 times in 20. So here 9 into 4 is 36. Root 36 is equal to 6. So remaining is 35. So 6 root 35 is root 1260. Now next is equal to root 720. Now 36 into 20 is equal to 720. 20 I can write as 4 into 5. Now root 36 is 6. Root 4 is 2. 6 into 2 12. 12 root 5. So here take 6 root 5 as common factor. Then in root 35 I can write this root 5 into root 7. So root 7 remaining, here 2 remaining. So option 4 is your answer. The side BC of triangle ABC is produced to a point T. AC equal to BC and angle BAC is 70. Then find the value of angle ACD minus angle ABC. Here, if this is the triangle ABC, now BC produced to D. This is point T. And AC equal to BC. AC equal to BC. And angle BAC is 70 degree. So this is an isosceles triangle. Means if these two sides are equal, here this is the vertex joining these two sides. Then opposite side is base. Then these two angles will be equal. That is, if this is 70, this should be 70. Opposite to vertex, these two angles are equal. Now we have to find angle ACD, this angle minus angle ABC. Here angle ABC is 70. And here if you look at this, ACD is external angle to this triangle. So this is equal to 70 plus 70, 140. So 140 minus 70 is equal to 70. Option 2 is your answer. Angle ACD is external angle. Rohini buys Bluetooth headphone set for 1700 from a wholesale shop and marks it 2000. Later on, she allows a discount of 40% on its sale. What is her loss or gain percentage? Here, cost price is 1700 and marked price is 2000. Then she allows 40% discount. means 10% of 2000 is 200, then 40% is 200 into 4, 800 rupees. So 2000 minus 800 is 1200 rupees is her sell price, which means here her loss is rupees 500. Now 10% of 170 is 10% of 1700 is 170. Then here 500 means 17 into 3 is 51. So this is around 30% loss. If you look at the option 4 is your answer. 29.41% loss. That is, here her loss percentage is equal to 500 out of 1700 into 100. 0 cancel. 17 goes around 3 times in 51. So this is around 30%, around 30%. It is always possible to draw a circle passing through dash non-collinear points in a plane. Here we can take 3. Here 2 is not given, so directly choose 3. Option 1 is your answer. We already know about circumcircle and incircle. Here this is circumcircle passing through 3 points. The simple interest on a sum for 6 years is 3/5 of the sum. The rate of interest per annum is. Here 3/5 of the sum means here this denominator 5 part represents sum. And this numerator 3 part represents simple interest on 6 years. That is simple interest for 6 years. Either you can multiply it with 6 by 6 or simple interest for 1 year is equal to, for 6 year it is 3 means 1 year it is 3 by 6, which is 1 by 2 or 0.5. Now rate is equal to interest 0.5 part received from this total 5 part into 100. 5 goes 20 times in 100. 0.5 into 20 is 10%. 1 by 2 into 20, 10%. Option 3 is your answer. Here, or you can multiply it with 6 by 6. Then denominator will become 30. Sum become 30 and simple interest for 1 year become 3. So 3 by 30 into 100 is equal to 10%. The average of squares of first 48 natural numbers is. Here sum of squares of natural number formula is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. Then average is sum divided by 48. So average of sum of squares of 48 natural number is 48 into 49 into 48 into 2 is 96. So 96 plus 1 97 divided by 6. This is sum of 48. Then we need average. Average means divided by 48. Sum divided by 48. So 48 and 48 cancel. Here we need precise answer. Look at the option. We need precise answer. So 6 goes 8 times in 48. Remaining 1. 6 goes 1 time in 10 and 6 times in 40. So 8 into 97 means 8 into 7 56. Remaining 5. 8 into 9 72 plus 5 77. So 776 plus 0.16 into 97. So 0.16 into 97 means here first calculate 16 into 97. 6 into 7 42, remaining 4. 6 into 9 54 plus 7 is equal to 61. 61 plus 4 is 65, remaining 6. 1 into 9 9, 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. So if it is 0.16, it is 15.50, 15.52. So add these together. This is equal to 6 plus 5 11, 7 plus 2 9, 791.92. Here option 4 eliminated because answer should be greater than 791.52 because we only took 8.16. We didn't take the third digit here, third decimal here. So answer should be greater than 791.52. Here this is 791.17. So if you look at option 1 is your answer, 792.17. We need precise answer. Here this is 791.52, nearer to 792 if you take decimal, third decimal. Nihira is 25 years old and Punit is 30 years old. How many years ago was the ratio of their ages was 3:4? Here Nikita and Punit, their present ages are 25 and 30. Now if you take the ratio of percentage, 5 5s are 25, 5 6 are 30. 5:6 is the ratio of percentage of Nikita and Punit. Now some years ago, their ratio of ages was 3:4. If you look at this, difference is same. That is, difference between 3 and 5 is 2. Difference between 4 and 6 is 2. Which means here 2 part is our answer. Here, from percentage ratio, 1 part is 5. Because 5 5s are 25 and 5 6 are 30. Means 1 part is 5 from percentage ratio. Then here, 2 into 5 is 2 part. Which is equal to 10 years. Which means here our answer is 10 years. Option 1 is your answer. 10 years ago, their ratio of ages was 3. Which of the following fractions is the largest? Here there is a shortcut to compare fractions. Take any two fractions. Here I am taking first and second. Now cross multiply. 3 into 53 is 159. Here 3 is numerator, so right above it. And 7 into 7, 49. 7 is numerator, right above it. 159 is clearly greater than 49. So 7 by 53 eliminated. Now compare 3 by 7 with 41 by 80. 3 into 80 is equal to 240 and 7 into 41 is 280 plus 7, 287. Here 287 is larger than 240. So 3 by 7 eliminated. Now compare these two fractions. 41 into 79. 41 into 79 and 29 into 80. Here 41 into 79 is clearly greater than 29 into 80. That is, if we assume 41 into 79 as 40 into 80, 40 into 80 and 29 into 80 as 30 into 80. Now 40 into 80 is clearly greater than 30 into 80. Option 3 is your answer. So here 29 by 79 eliminated. 41 by 80 is largest fraction here. An inlet pipe can fill a water storage tank in 11 hours and an outlet pipe can empty completely filled tank in 15 hours. If both pipes open simultaneously, the time taken to fill the empty tank is. Here, pipe 1 can fill the tank in 11 hours and pipe 2 can empty the tank in 15 hours. Both are doing the same work. Take the LCM. LCM of 15 and 11 is 5. 5 plus 1, 6. 165. So, here total capacity of the tank is 165 or work is equal to 165 unit. Now, 11 goes 15 times in 165 and 15 goes 11 times in 165. That is, pipe 1 efficiency is plus 15 and pipe 2 efficiency is minus 11 because this is emptying pipe. Now, total time taken by P1 and P2 to fill the tank is. Here total capacity or total work is 165 unit. Now, pipe 1 and pipe 2 efficiency is 15 minus 11, 4 unit. That is, in 1 hour, pipe 1 fill 15 unit and pipe 2 empty 11 unit. That is, in 1 hour, pipe 1 and pipe 2 together fill 4 unit. Filling 15, emptying 11. So, 15 minus 11, 4 unit is filling. Then 165 unit will fill in 160 by 4 hours, which is equal to 4 goes 4 times in 16, 1 time in 5. Remaining is equal to 1 by 4. So, 41 and 1 by 4 hours. Option 2 is our answer. Time means work divided by efficiency. Here, efficiency of P1 and P2 is equal to 4 unit in 1 hour. If x square plus 7x plus 8 equal to 0, then find the value of 4x divided by x square minus 5x plus 8. Here, x square plus 7x plus 8 equal to 0. If I subtract 12x from LHS and RHS, this equation becomes x square minus 5x plus 8 equal to minus 12x, which means here this denominator become minus 12x. Minus 12x. Here 4 goes 3 times in 12. So answer become minus 1 by 3. Option 1 is your answer. If a cube plus 1 by a cube is 2 and a greater than 0, then the value of a plus 1 by a is. Here a cube plus 1 by a cube is 2 means a cube should be 1 and 1 by a cube should be 1. That is 1 plus 1 is 2. So a cube is equal to 1 means here a should be 1 because here a is greater than 0. So a is 1 means a plus 1 by a is equal to 1 plus 1, 2. Option 1 is your answer. Suppose A start walking at a speed of 8 km per hour. After 8 hours, B started traveling on a bicycle at a speed of 24 km per hour. The distance from the starting B can catch A is. Here A started walking at a speed of 8 km per hour and after 8 hours, B started cycling at a speed of 24 km per hour. So B started after 8 hours means during this 8 hours, A covered some distance. So distance covered by A in 8 hours is equal to 8 into 8, 64 km. So the 64 km is the distance between A and B when B started chasing A. Then time of meet is equal to distance between them. That is 64 km divided by relative speed of A and B. Here relative speed of A and B means both are traveling in the same direction. So 24 minus 8. Difference between speed is the relative speed of B and A. Here 24 minus 8. So 24 minus 8 is equal to 16. 64 by 16 means 16 goes 4 times in 64. So 4 hours is the time of meet. That is after 4 hours B will catch A. Now during this 4 hours B covered certain distance. So distance covered by B in 4 hours is equal to 24 into 4, 96 km. 24 km per hour is the speed. So in 4 hours, 24 into 4, 96 km covered. Option 2 is our answer. That is after 96 km, B will catch A. Find the values of A and B for which system of equations has infinite solution. To have infinite solution, A1 by A2 should be equal to B1 by B2 should be equal to C1 by C2. Here A1, B1, C1 are 3, 1 and 3 respectively. 3, 1 and 3 respectively. Now A2, B2, C2 are A minus B, A plus B and 3A plus B minus 3 respectively. Now equate this. So from this, if you get the first two fraction, 3A plus 3B. 3A plus 3B should be equal to A minus B. Now 3A minus A is 2A. Minus B minus 3B is minus 4B. 2 goes 2 times in 4. So A by B ratio should be minus 2 by 1. Now from the second and third fraction, 3A plus B minus 3 should be 3A plus 3B. Now 3A cancel. B minus 3 is 3B means 3B minus B is equal to 2B. 2B is equal to minus 3 means B is equal to minus 3 by 2. So substitute the value of B is minus 3 by 2 in this ratio. So A should be minus 2 into minus 3 by 2 which is equal to 3. 2 and 2 cancel. Minus 2 and minus 2 and minus 2 cancel. 3 is A. So option 4 is our answer. A is equal to 3, B is equal to minus 3. The circumference of the base of cylindrical vessel is 154 centimeter and its height is 49 millimeter. How many liters of water can it hold? Here 1 liter is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. And here volume of cylinder is pi r square h. Here this is the cylindrical vessel with height 49 millimeter means 4.9 centimeter. Now circumference of the base means 2 pi r. 2 pi r is equal to 154 centimeter. So 2 into 22 by 7 into r is equal to 154. 11 goes 1 time in 15, 4 times in 44, 2 times in 22. 2 goes 7 times in 14. So r is equal to 49 divided by 2. R is equal to 49 by 2 centimeter. Now substitute the values in volume. Volume is equal to 22 by 7 into R square is 49 by 2 into 49 by 2 centimeter square into H is equal to 4.9. I'll write it as 49 by 10. Now you can see this is centimeter into centimeter into centimeter, centimeter cube. Now 7 goes 7 times in 49, 2 goes 11 times in 22. Instead of 49 square, I will assume it as 50 square because here if you look at the option has variation. So no issues. So 11 into 7 is 77. 77 into 50 square divided by 20 centimeter cube. To convert it into liter, multiply it with 10 raised to minus 3. That is, divide it with 1000. So this is liter. Now this is equal to 77 into 2500 divided by 20,000. 00 and 00 cancel. 25 goes 8 times in 200. Now 8 goes 9 times in 72. Remaining 9 point something. So option 2 is your answer. 9.244. If the length of two sides of an isosceles triangle are 6 cm and 12 cm, then find the length of third side. Here, this is an isosceles triangle. One side is 6, other side is 12. Then third side must be 12 because A plus B should be greater than third side C in case of triangle. Here 6 plus 12 greater than 12 and 12 plus 12 greater than 6. So, both are correct. But in the case of triangle with side as 6 cm, then third side is 12. This is not possible because 6 plus 6 is equal to 12. That is incorrect. So option 2 is your answer. Third side should be 12. If m plus 5 equal to 6 square a cos square a into 1 minus cos square a into 1 minus sin square a plus 5, then find the value of m. Here plus 5 and plus 5 cancel. So remaining m is equal to 6 square a is 1 by cos square a and cosec square a is 1 by sin square a. Here 1 minus cos square a is equal to sin square a and 1 minus sin square a is equal to cos square a. So here both cancel, which means here m is equal to 1. Option 3 is your answer. The average imports of all the years is, here total years are 3 plus 4, 7. So average of 7 means sum of the 7 years divided by 7. Now, before taking this sum of 7 years, let's try the unit digit trick. Here 7 into average of 7 should be unit digit of the answer. Here options ending with unit digit 9, 3 and 6. So 9 into 7 unit digit is equal to 3 and 3 into 7 unit digit is equal to 1 and 6 into 7 unit digit is equal to 2. So let's check the unit digit of this sum. Here 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 6 13, 13 plus 3 16, 16 plus 1 17, 17 plus 5 is 22. So 2 is the unit digit of our answer, which means option 4 is our answer because here 6 into 7 gives you unit digit 2. Option 4 end with 6.